now we'll talk about basket parties. With basket parties, you can use almost anything. You can use a basket. This right here is a cosmetic case that I've taken all the stuff out of. You can also use just a regular bag, like the reusable grocery bags that they have at the store. So whatever you come up with is great to use. Just use your imagination, and you can do it as expensively as you want it or as affordable as you want to. What I usually do is, to keep things affordable, I get binder rings or shower rings, and I'll take about 10 necklaces and put them on one of these rings, and now your customers can go through it. They can slip off the sleeves if they want to look at the product, and then slip it back on. The sleeve helps to keep your necklaces from getting tangled up while they're traveling. You want to pass that around a bit? The rings also work great for bracelets. You can stick some bracelets on there. Now all they have to do is flip it off to look at it. Keeps them together so that they're not all just rattling around in your bag. They also do great for your hair clips. Keeps them all together. My rings, I usually leave them in the boxes and send them out in the box with the basket party. My friend Toby had a really good idea with her headbands. She puts a rubber band around it. Now all her headbands are together, and she doesn't have to worry about them flying out all over the place. And just flip it out if you want to check one out and stick it back in the rubber band. I also put a party contract together. I make the person who's taking my basket party, we sit down together, we figure out how long that person wants to keep their basket party out for. Then we go over how many pieces of jewelry and hair accessories are in there. And all that gets written down on the paper. Then I have the person who's taking the basket party sign their name, the date, get their contact information, their phone number and address, and I also get a credit card number from them just in case something happens. That way, if they never return with your jewelry, you can still get your money back from it. I also stick some of my pink Paparazzi bags in there because people love to have the Paparazzi bag when they buy their stuff. And also, you want to add in some business cards and the paper that I showed you from the house party that has the information about if you want to shop, if you want to join the team, or if you want to have your own house party. That gives you lots of contact information. Now they'll know how to get in touch with you. Any questions about basket parties?
With the basket parties, who do you give them to?
Anybody that you want to. Usually it's somebody who doesn't want to have an actual house party because they don't have time or they just don't want to invite a bunch of people over, so they'll ask to do a basket party instead. People who work in offices, that's a really good thing for them to take a basket party too because they can bring it to work with them. It doesn't get in the way, it's not a big display, and people can just come by and shop when they want to.
How many pieces do you send out in a basket party?
I personally send out about 40 pieces. If they want more, then they can come back and get more later, and we'll just write up a new contract. Some people I know send out a lot more jewelry. I'm not comfortable sending out more than 40 pieces at a time.
Do they get any kind of rewards for a basket party?
I give them the same rewards that I would give someone who does a house party. So I give them one free piece just for doing the basket party, and then a free piece for 10% of the sales.
Now, you said that you mentioned, you decide how long. What's the longest? What do you recommend time-wise? I mean,
I recommend about 2 weeks. That gives them plenty of time to really show it to everybody that they come into contact with. That way, if they're going to work, the people they work with will see it. If they do stuff on the weekends, like sports and games, then the people that they're meeting there can also see it. So 2 weeks is a pretty good amount of time. Some people like to keep them longer if they know that they're going to be doing more stuff that month. They may want to keep it longer.
Do you find the party does better if you let the person choose the pieces or if you just choose the pieces?
So far, I've only chosen the pieces. I haven't had anyone who's asked to choose them themselves. I just try to send a wide variety, just a little bit of everything so that you kind of fit everybody's taste that they're going to run into.